Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Francesca. Recently, I've been in a very vloggish mood, so I figured I'd bring you guys along with me for the next few days and show you what I realistically do in my life, whether it's book related or non-book related, but to be honest, most of the stuff I do is book related. We're gonna start this video off the walk. Today's my niece's birthday and I took her to McDonald's for her birthday lunch, and I just don't feel good after eating the McDonald's, so I want to go to the park, get some sun, and just walk around. I need to get some cardio in, and recently I've been listening to a lot of audiobooks. Audiobooks have been motivating me to go to the park and walk more, so I love that. I've been listening to Dance of Thieves on audio, and I've kind of been reading it, but I feel like I've been listening to the audio more. But yeah, that's what we're gonna go do. That's how I'm gonna start the video. For the most part, this is just gonna be a very realistic few days in my life in the fall time. So kind of change of scenery / topic. I've been in a reading slump for maybe about a week, which is not super long, but it's enough for me to notice, because every single time that I pick up a book, and I have been reading, but nothing is sticking. I've started so many books and I haven't finished them, and I've had to resort to diving back into the Boys of Tommen series, which, don't get me wrong, I'm super excited to, but I know that I'm in a reading slump because that is gonna be the only thing that I know that I'm gonna want to read or want to start to read, because I already know prior information to be fully invested to keep reading, if that makes any sense. But I know why I'm in a reading slump, and I know why I can't get out of it. I am in a reading slump because of Miss Taylor Swift. When I found out that I was going to the Eras tour, I was so excited that I literally couldn't think about anything else. My brain was literally just Taylor Swift and preparing for that. And so then after the concert, I was feeling some post-concert depression and just the normal concert stuff. Since I found out that I was going to the Eras tour, I couldn't even focus on any of my books. But I've been dealing with a lot of anxiety, which I didn't know if I wanted to talk about on here, because you know me, I'm not a very open person. It's very hard for me to talk about my feelings to people that I know, but I'm kind of talking to myself, so I guess it's not as hard, and I feel like this would benefit me, but also, I don't know. I just felt I kind of wanted to talk about it, but I don't want to get into super specific details about it, but I have been dealing with a lot of anxiety, which is in my, I think it's kind of stupid why I'm feeling anxiety right now, because what I'm feeling anxiety about isn't something that I necessarily need to deal with until next year, but it's just more so okay, I've been dealing with a lot of anxiety, and I knew it was really bad because look at my nails. I peeled off all of my polish last night, and that's when I knew that I am dealing I don't know, that was just what solidified it for me, and I was okay, I need to try to get out of this little bit of a slump that I'm in. Yes, I'm in a reading slump, but I also kind of feel I'm in a life slump. I don't know. So I kind of want to, I'm gonna paint my nails now and kind of talk about it with you guys on camera, and yeah, hopefully it'll make me feel better. The reason I am in this anxiety slump, I guess, is, you guys don't know, but I am in school for cardiovascular sonography. That's something that I've been working towards for a while now. Well, I have been in school for as long as I can remember. I've literally been in school my entire life. And these last few months I have not been in school because my program doesn't start till next July. And I think that is also why I'm having a lot of anxiety recently too, is because I have been in school for so long, and now that I kind of have this break that I've never really had before, and this is like a long break too. This is like going to be like a whole year's worth. I don't really know how to deal with that, with like all of that. Like it's out of my normal routine, and it's hard for me, I guess, to kind of adapt to not having to like turn in assignments or not have to worry about all this. And like, yes, obviously it's such a good feeling, like don't get me wrong, I love not having to do any of that right now, but it's weird. It's very weird, and I'm trying to not get too comfortable because I don't want to like lose my my momentum. I don't want to lose the momentum that I've built all these years while in school during this break. And then because when I do go back to school next summer, it's going to be for the program that I want, and it's going to be very hands-on, and it's going to be hard. It's definitely going to be hard. It's not going to be easy by any means. Backstory, I guess, a little bit about my life. I have been in college for a few years, and I have changed my major a few times until I finally settled and realized what I want to do is cardiovascular sonography. So that's what I've been working towards, and I finally, this year, I finished all of my prerequisites to get into the program, and I've applied to programs, and I am starting next summer. And I'm just feeling a lot of anxiety towards that because, one, school is going to be really hard, and the program that I'm going to is far from home, so I'm going to be living completely on my own, and I'm going to have to like just go to like a new city that I've never lived in before, and all of that is just like such a really big change, and it's going to be really hard on me. I do feel like I'm excited about it because when I'll be in the school that I want, I'll be studying what I want to study, and I'm going to be living on my own, which is something that I really want. Like, I am scared of it, but it's something that I really, really do want. So I'm also excited, but it's scary, okay? I'm going to be really far away from like my home and the people that I love and the people that are closest to me. So it's scary. So like moving over there is obviously going to be scary, but I'm also stressed out because I haven't been working as much as I normally do. Like, I've been working very little hours, unfortunately. Like, it's been hard to find a very consistent job here. Like, I don't know if I want to talk about like the field of work that I'm in right now, but in the field of work that I'm in, where I'm living right now, it's been hard to find like the hours that I want. And obviously I'm living at home, so I have the benefit of that, and I don't have all of these crazy bills that some people my age do, and I'm lucky enough to not have to deal about that. But like my purpose right now is to be saving up for when I do go to school next year, and so like the lack of work right now has been really stressing me out. So I'm really trying to work on that right now, and I really just want to work and save up as much money as possible so I don't have to stress then, which is causing me to stress now, which I guess is kind of better because when the change does happen, at least I'll have like less to stress about, I guess. I don't know. But that is also stressing me out, and it's been hard because I have the bad habit of comparing myself to other people, which I know no one's supposed to do. Like, you're not supposed to do that. Don't ever do that. That is like the worst thing you could ever do to yourself as a person, and I'm fully aware of that. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing, like, but I'm painting my nails. I don't know. I've really tried not to compare myself to other people, but it's hard to when you're at my age and you see all of the people around you that are the same age as you, and they are going through certain things that you haven't achieved yet. And I know everything happens for a reason. Everyone has their own paths in life. So, and mine is just happening at a different time than everyone else's, which is like not a problem at all. But it's hard to wrap my head around that, and it's something that I've struggled with my entire life. Like, I've always been that type of person, and I do feel like I've gotten better at it, but I could still work on it. I'm really trying not to, and it's just all really getting to my head right now, and I don't really know how to make it stop. And I hate that it's affecting my reading, because reading for me is like really what helps my brain stop sometimes when I'm feeling this way. And the fact that I can't get it to stop truly irks me so much. And I don't know what to do about it. But I'm just, next year, I just want to tell myself that next year, like, everything that I'm feeling right now is going to be for the better. Like, everything is going to work out. I'm going to get the life that I want a year from now, and all the struggles that I'm going through is going to be for a good reason. And that's what I've been trying to tell myself. And, you know, sometimes I believe it, sometimes I don't. But in my head, I'm kind of like, fake it till you make it, I guess. I don't know. I just really, truly do hope things work out. And I hope that I am in a place where current me will be really happy to reflect on and like look back at myself. I think this is my purpose for filming this too, is that like maybe a year from now, when I am in a better place, I can look back at this video and see how I was feeling a year ago and be like, okay, so like maybe I need to stop being so, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but like, I don't know. I need like help on how to deal with anxiety, because I don't really know how to properly deal with my anxiety. I've kind of just always had it, and I've kind of just ignored it or like escaped it, like my reading. And sometimes I'll go on walks. I've been going on a lot more walks, which is not a bad thing. It's a good thing. But I know a lot of it is because of the anxiety that I am having. And I just hate that like a lot of the stuff that I do is because of my anxiety. Like, sometimes I wish I would like do it for other reasons, but I have this mindset where I like want to achieve a lot of goals by a certain age, and maybe that's like me putting like a deadline. And maybe like, I think I'm fully aware that that is what like doesn't cause my anxiety, but it doesn't help my anxiety. It's like I kind of have like a deadline on like certain life goals that I want to achieve, and like by doing that I kind of make it harder on myself. And my reasoning for it, I feel like, is a good one. Like, I do want to, like, I know things don't just happen. Like, things aren't handed to you. You have to work for them. So me putting that deadline is kind of like me pressuring myself to work on it, but then it also creates this boatload of stress and anxiety. So I don't know what to do about that. This is like not good. I'm actually doing like a really bad job at this. I want to be able to tell myself like the advice that I give other people sometimes, but it's like one side of my brain knows that everything is going to work out and the anxiety that I'm feeling right now is probably like just really stupid, but then the other side of me doesn't know how to shut up, and it doesn't know how to stop worrying. And I wish like that's the other, like this side of my brain could tell this side of my brain to just stop. And like I wish it would all just like quiet down sometimes, because it gets really overwhelming. And I really just don't, sometimes I don't know what to do about it. Why has it been so hard for me, and why has it been taking so long for me? Like what am I doing differently that they aren't? Like what, I just don't get it sometimes. I'm kind of working myself up, so I don't know how much this is helping. This is also why I've resorted to journaling. I have been journaling so much this year, and I'm so happy that I have, because that has helped me so much with my anxiety. But sometimes it's not enough, and I don't want journaling to just be about anxiety. Like, I don't want journaling to be like a negative thing. I want it to be a positive thing. So I try not to journal every single time that I'm feeling anxious or upset or depressed or whatever. I do try to like journal like happy things in there as well, but it's hard. maybe this is stupid. Like, does anyone else feel this way? Because sometimes I feel like I'm alone in this feeling, and I think that's what makes it worse for me. But I do think that there's a lot of people that feel this way out there, and I don't know. Someone just told me to shut up, and a year from now, like, I'm not even gonna be worrying about this. A year from now, my life is gonna be completely different. It's gonna be better than what I wanted it to be, and I just need to focus on that. I stress about the future a lot. That's like my main form of anxiety, I think. I stress about future things so much, and I feel like it's super unnecessary, but I don't know how to stop that. It's like a habit. I didn't show you my nails. Look, it's only been like a few hours since the last few clips. Sorry that I got all emotional on you guys. Like, that was kind of embarrassing. But you know it's bad when the only 2 songs you've been listening to are This Is Me Trying and The Archer by Taylor Swift. Yeah, so that pretty much sums up how I've been feeling, and that's why I went on this whole like rant, I guess, because I kind of just needed to talk about it, and it felt kind of good to talk about it on camera. We'll see how I feel once it's up on my YouTube channel, or if I even want to keep it in, because that was very vulnerable of me, and I don't know if I'm gonna want to post it, but I'm gonna get my life together. I have a few things career-wise this week that are for the better, so hopefully things work out the way that I want them to, and then things will start to look up from there. But not just career-wise, I need to get out of my reading slump. Like, that's really just like not helping my mood. Like, I hate being in a reading slump. Reading is the happiest thing in the world for me, so when I'm not in the mood to read, I just feel like I just feel worse. So I really need to get out of that. I'm reading Redeeming Six right now by Chloe Walsh from the Boys of Tommen series. So I think once I finish that, hopefully, like, it'll be better, and I'll want to pick up other books and not just like finish that series, because once I finish that series, it's gonna put me in a slump. So I'm trying not to finish it right now, but hopefully I can finish that book and then just read something else. But yeah, we're gonna get out of this reading slump. We're gonna get out of this life slump. I just need to get out of this funk that I've been in and just step it up. So I'm gonna bring you guys along for that. I'm sorry, this is like a very different type of video, but I did say I wanted it to be like a realistic few days with me, so this is as realistic as it gets, okay? But I'm gonna eat some dinner, probably shower, and then do some reading. So the next few clips are probably just gonna be me reading. I made myself some cookies to make myself feel better, but I really wanted chocolate chip, and I thought we had some, but we don't have any more. So all we had was sugar cookies, which aren't my favorite, but it's good. I needed this. Sometimes you just need a good old cookie to make yourself feel better. It's just so warm, and I brought it right on the tin foil. I don't care. I only made 2. So I realized I've never shown you guys my bookshelves. So I kind of want to give you like a little mini rapid bookshelf tour. Not super in depth because I just don't have the energy for all that, but I just want to show you guys my little collection. So these are my books. I don't want to show you my room because it's a mess, but I do have more books scattered out throughout my room. But again, don't mind the mess. But okay, we're gonna start here. Here I have all of my Harry Potter books, and I have it next to my Harry Potter Lego, but she is unfinished. My boyfriend got me this Lego set. I want to say it was last year for my birthday, and my birthday is in May, so it's been like a year and a half, and we still haven't finished it, hence why I still have the box right over here. We're not going to talk about it, but it looks good nonetheless. And then we have Fourth Wing, Iron Flame, Crescent City. Again, I'm missing books because I lent them out to some of my friends, so that's why it's a mess. But then we have the Shatter Me series, we have ACOTAR. I have some random romance here, The Summer I Turned Pretty, Abby Jimenez books, some Sarah Adams, Lucy Score. Then I have my Pride and Joy, Emily Henry stack. I am missing People We Meet on Vacation. I've never read that, so maybe I need to read that next. Then I have my other Pride and Joy, Magnolia Parks. I actually have only read the first two. I haven't read the second two yet. Maybe I need to read those soon. I think I definitely want to read them soon. Then some more random books. The Song of Achilles, one of my absolute favorite books. Then we have these are like mystery thrillers and just like random books. Like I have Haunting Adeline there, which I kind of like to. I put it at the bottom to kind of hide it because I'm a little bit embarrassed that I own that. I DNF'd that book. Sorry. Maybe one day I'll read it, but not now. And then I have Mr. Harry Styles. I love that. That was a birthday gift one of my friends gave me, and it's been on my bookshelf ever since. And then over here we have my Boys of Tommen stack. It's kind of a mess. You can't see, but there's Taming 7. And then I have some more romance. I have my Chestnut Spring stack. I haven't finished this series yet, so that's why some of them are missing as well. And then I have some more random romance that some of them are TBR, some of them I've read. I have Taylor Jenkins Reid books on the end over here. And then we have some more random romance. And then we have like literary fiction. We have The Book Thief, one of my all-time favorite books ever. Dark Academia, The Secret History. That was on my TBR at one point and I did not finish it, sorry. Or I did not even read it. And then we have some more fantasy. I think this is all fantasy. Most of it is fantasy. We have Little Woman. We have My Dark Vanessa. Just random books. And then these are the books that I have read so far. Except for these. The Throne of Glass and The Nightingale I saw DNF because I put them on hold in order to get through my fall TBR. But all of these I have read so far, so I keep them on top of my shelf. Then I have my lovely, beautiful Slytherin purse that I got for my birthday one year, and then my hat because it's the only hat that I own, so I have it on display. But yeah, that was my quick little rapid bookshelf tour. I do have some more books scattered throughout my room. I don't know if you can see them, but they're just gonna stay over there. I'm not gonna talk about them. Those are most of the books that I own, and yeah, I definitely need another shelf. If you couldn't tell, my bookshelves are full, and like I have books scattered everywhere because they don't fit on my shelves. So I do need to get a new shelf in the future. I'm just waiting because I want to get a bigger shelf, but I don't really know where to put it in my room because I don't want to just buy like another small shelf and then have that fill up super quick. Because what happened with my small shelf, like I bought that small shelf when I had like a ton of books, and then as soon as I bought it and I filled it, or the same day that I bought it, I was putting my books in and it was already full. So I just like needed another shelf immediately after. I want to be able to buy a big shelf so that I have room to fill it as time goes. I think I'm a little bit out of that head funk that I was in earlier. So I'm going to try to read for a little bit and just focus on that for now. Yeah.